Welcome everybody, my name is Greg Hillary. I'm here tonight to ask you to take action for me as well as yourself. You might ask how it's going to benefit both of us. Well, I'll tell you. How would you like to save hundreds or maybe even thousands of dollars each year? You're probably wondering how I'm going to do that for both of us. Well, first of all, I'm going to talk to you about biodiesel. I drive a diesel truck. Biodiesel is a renewable resource that can be used and run in any diesel engine in the United States. You're probably asking, you can probably understand how that's going to benefit me. Diesel is running about $3.15 a gallon at a national average right now. So it's pretty expensive. It's more expensive than premium gas right now. So obviously that's going to save me some money. But you're probably wondering how it's going to save you some money. Well, I'll tell you. How many of you buy products from Safeway or King Soopers or Walmart's? All of you, I bet. Well, every one of those stores, no matter whether it's your local 7-Eleven or Walmart, they all use semi-trucks, which every semi-truck in the United States burns diesel oil. Now, considering biodiesel can be made for about $1.50 a gallon versus the $3.15, biodiesel is obviously going to cut their fuel costs in half as well as mine. So that's obviously going to trickle down to the customer in the long run. If we can use biodiesel and promote biodiesel in our local communities and eventually nationwide, we can cut down the cost of living in every city in the United States. So obviously, if we cut down the price of a gallon of milk by 3 cents, it's only going to save you 3 to 6 cents a week. But if we add that up over a year, along with all the other products that it's going to reduce, you're obviously going to get a great benefit out of that. And like I said, it's going to save you hundreds, thousands of dollars a year. And myself, it's going to lower that cost for me, as well as my daily driving expense. You're probably wondering yourself, what is biodiesel? Well, biodiesel is a renewable energy resource. It can be made from this right here, vegetable oil. Now you're probably telling yourself vegetable oil, if you bought a gallon of it at the store lately, it's right around $3 a gallon. But I told you before that we can make biodiesel for about $1.50 a gallon. Here's the key. This vegetable oil gets used in every restaurant in the United States with a deep fryer in it. The oil, most restaurants, or all restaurants, are required to dispose of this oil properly. Well, most of the time, they pay a refinery to take all this oil away and recycle it. Well, that oil, the used oil, can still be made into biodiesel. So you can grab this oil from any local restaurant for free. The used stuff needs to be filtered and processed. But again, you're picking up the $3 a gallon oil free. So by the time you pick it up, process it, and turn it into biodiesel, it's about $1.50 a gallon. Now you're probably wondering, probably thinking it's a very complicated process to make this into biodiesel. Well, it's really not. Biodiesel can be made with 3 simple products: the oil, lye, and methanol. Now, methanol and lye are not cheap, but they're used in very small quantities to convert this oil into a biodiesel, burnable diesel oil in any vehicle. Now, not only is this going to save us money as consumers, but it's also going to save, there's other benefits to biodiesel as well. One, it's renewable, it can be made from vegetable oil. We can increase the country's economy by paying farmers to grow crops that support vegetable oils, such as soybean. Soybean is the #1 oil for biodiesel. Excuse me. We can also, another benefit of biodiesel is obviously it's cheap, it's renewable, and it's plentiful. It also, you probably think there's got to be some catch to this. Really, to my knowledge and my research, there's really no drawback to this. there is a slight horsepower reduction when you're running biodiesel, so you lose a little bit of fuel economy. So I take that back. There is a slight drawback to it, but it's very, very minute. So the cost of $1.50 a gallon for biodiesel versus $3 a gallon, I can afford to lose a mile or two to the gallon and still be ahead of the game. The other benefit of biodiesel is it's lower on emissions. It produces less emissions. So all the way around, you're helping out the environment, you're helping out the economy, you're helping out the consumer. So to me, biodiesel is a very reasonable alternative to standard diesel. And one other benefit of this biodiesel is it can be mixed at any mixture level with regular diesel. So if you're in an area, say Colorado Springs brings biodiesel online full time, and I go to, say, Kansas, and they haven't put biodiesel online, it can be mixed at any level with regular diesel. Commercially available right now in a lot of places, especially in the Springs, what they call is B5, which is biodiesel at 5%. They mix 5% biodiesel with regular diesel and sell it commercially. You can find it there's 4 locations here in the Springs that sell it right now. But it can be mixed at any percentage, anywhere from 5% all the way up to 100%. There's plenty of advantages, not only the cost of lowering diesel fuel throughout the country, lowering consumer product prices all across the country. So, what I'm hoping you're saying at the end of this speech is, how can I help? How can I get involved? I'm just one military person, or one civilian in Colorado Springs out of 400,000 people. How can I help this? I don't even drive a diesel vehicle. But let me tell you, you can get involved by calling your senator, call your congressman, get them involved. Watch for local events promoting biodiesel. Write a letter to your congressman, have them promoting biodiesel here in Colorado Springs. And I know most of you are military, so whatever your hometown is, whatever state you're registered to vote in, keep an eye on the voting ballots. There's always something in Congress, always something in the works to support clean energy and renewable energy. Part of that is biodiesel. So get involved. Watch for those bills and laws coming up, and vote for them. Thank you very much. I appreciate you listening.